What's up, everyone? He's back. I'm back. I am he. It's been a minute, yes. But let's get into it. As you can tell by the title, yes, I'm doing vlogmas this year. First time ever doing it. We're gonna attempt it. Yeah, we're gonna jump into it. As you can tell from the story, from the title, it is a story time, a gym story time. And hold on, let me breathe. Okay, ahora sí, let's go. Story time. The hold on. I feel so weird doing this. Mostly because it's been a minute. But like I told you in the very last video, I'm doing a gym story time. And if I didn't mention, it's about some weirdo guy. And I figured, why not start off vlogmas with this? So yes, let's get into it. The story time is, I like to call it the weirdo barefoot guy. This happened back in March of this year. I got up, went to the gym. Went to the gym earlier than the usual time. It was like around 5:45ish. And yeah, I got there. There wasn't too many people. I want to say about 6 or 7 total. It's a small gym, so I mean, and it's a 24-hour gym. Hence the creepy weirdo barefoot guy. I get there, put my stuff in cubicles. Well, one of the cubicles. And yeah, I get there, I start stretching, I start doing my workouts. This particular workout I was doing was the bench press. Now, the way this gym is set up or built, when you enter, there's the cardio section. Like I call it the second middle section, which I call like the weight training, like with machines, only machines in there. And then it's the third area, which I call the free weight room, which also has like the restrooms and the lockers in the restrooms. And the gym also has an upstairs area. So, I'm doing the bench press and I'm sitting up looking at myself in the mirror. Now in front of the bench on front of the bench area that I'm at, in front of the bench is the weight rack, which also has mirrors. So I'm sitting there, resting, and then I see some dude come in, go straight to the restroom. Oh, okay. He looked like he had got off work from like agricultural work or that type of field of work because of the way he was dressed, and he had a big backpack with him, and he had like his muddy boots. If you're from the valley, you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, but as soon as I seen this dude, I was also wearing a mask because I think at this earlier in the year we started to wear masks for certain places. And I think this one was one of them. I was wearing a mask at the time, so you can only see like this part. So yeah, the dude came in, but as soon as I seen him, I got like a weird vibe. So yeah, he goes to the restroom. Now next to the restroom are the cubicles where I put my stuff. And I prefer to put mine in the top cubicle as opposed to the bottom, or like just on the top of the table cubicle area. That's just what I prefer. And it was March, so it was still kind of coldish in the morning, so I had a sweater with me. It was a dark gray sweater. Put my bag, put my sweater. Only thing and my water bottle. So yeah, after he goes into the restroom, the dude comes back out barefoot. And I was like, okay. And he goes upstairs. What he did upstairs, I don't know. Quien sabe. Allá él. Whatever he did. Yeah, he went upstairs. He came back down. He went back into the restroom. Yeah, because when he was coming down the stairs, I have my notes here, but I'm also trying to recall my best. The little details that I may have missed in my notes, and I missed this in my notes. When he was coming down the stairs, he looks at me and he nods like with a hello, and I'm wearing a mask, so you can only see like this half. And this half, just by itself, hold on, let me see. It looks like I have a very serious look to my face if I don't smile. See? So yeah, and then I didn't necessarily say hi back. I just went like with my eyes like this, like that, like this. Maybe a slight nod like that, but it wasn't like a whole ass hello tampoco. Cause like no, well, why you barefoot? What the fuck? So yeah, that he goes again back to the restroom. I'm pointing to like the fucking restrooms are back there. He goes back into the bathroom lockers, and there's also showers in there too. So yeah, I tried to finish my bench press as best as I could, but I still had like that feeling of this dude's kind of off, kind of weird. So, mind you, my stuff is in the little box where the restroom is. And at this point, there's me and one other dude who is working out, and his view is straight into where the restroom / locker rooms is. And so I could see through the mirror him looking in that direction. And he kept looking there for a while. And I was like, what the fuck? Because it wasn't like, oh, just looking. It was more like a concentrated, focused look of something is going on. What it was, I don't know. But that inner feeling of me I was like, let me get up, check on my stuff. Because mind you, I was doing the bench press. So when you're on the bench, you're looking up, you can't see. I don't fucking have eyes back here, huh? So I got up, I go to check my stuff. But I don't want to be so nosy. So I use my peripheral, right? I'm using my peripheral to see. I get there to the little cubicle. I act stupid and swear I'm gonna drink and act like I'm thirsty. So I get my water bottle and I drink water. I look to the peripheral. And I see this dude está flaco. He's a skinny dude. Chica Besson had a big ass head too. Skinny dude. He was wearing his compression shorts. Or compression underwear, should I say. And in that quick moment, like quick seconds, he stood on the scale. And I mean, he was wearing compression underwear. I saw, his eggplant. It was eggplanting. And I was like, oh. Those few couple seconds, wow. I was like, damn. Wow. He was eggplanting, that's all I'm going to say for that. He was weighing himself, but I know he showered because I can smell that he had running the showers. The showers, yeah, like he had showered, so you can smell the showers smell. It didn't smell bad, it just smelled like someone took a shower. So yeah, I snapped that. I was, after, seeing those few quick seconds of, eggplant. It wasn't his actual eggplant, but it was his whole ass outline of, his eggplant. I was like, okay, my stuff is still here. I go back. When I go back, this fool, he got dressed. I'm looking at my notes. He got dressed again, same clothes, and he starts walking around barefoot. And I'm like, this is low-key suspicious. No, very suspicious. Nothing low-key about it. It was very suspicious. And I was like, wow, okay. At some point, the dude that was working out in the same area as me, he leaves. And, when I think he goes back upstairs, or he goes either back upstairs again for a second time, if I'm not mistaken. Or that first time that he came back down, he pulled off one of the fucking posters from the door. because this gym has like posters of like bodybuilders and everything posted throughout, and this one was on the door, on a door, and this dude just pulls the fucking poster down and goes back to the restroom. I'm like, what the fuck? You can't just go vandalizing a place. Come on now. So yeah, that happens. At this point, I'm by myself in the weight training area. I really don't feel all that safe right there. So I'm like, you know what? Actually, yes, he did go up a second time. That's right. I'm looking out the window. Because I remember when he came back down, he walked around where I was at, that weight room training area, and he did what I call like a half a lap. Okay, I was at this point in front of the dumbbell rack, I think doing this workout, my presses. And again, I have a mask on so you can only see this. He walked back in, but I had myself in the cubicle still. He is staring at me. So the way that I'm trying to paint the picture for you to see if you can sort of get a mental picture. Okay, I'm sitting in front of the rack. In front of me there's a mirror. On this side, if you're sitting down facing to my left, that's where the walkway is to go upstairs, again to go to the restroom, and then to go out to either the middle section or the corridor to just exit the building. And there's an emergency exit where the cubicles are. So, and there's mirrors on the wall straight behind, all the way on the side of the weight training area. No, not this side. So he comes in like this, coming from this direction, passes behind me, because I was right here, and then it's like the bench, a couple steps or so. He walks behind me, like he's walking like this, and then he goes this way, and he looks in the direction of my bag, my stuff. And I was like, what the fuck? And so I keep eye contact with him the whole time to make sure that he knows that, yeah, I'm looking at you, fucker. No, don't even try it. And he sees that I see him looking at my stuff. So, in that he breaks eye contact, he goes, I think, back into the restroom or back upstairs. Either way, it was one of those two. I'm not too sure. I can't really remember, and I'm trying to look at my notes, but I don't remember if I put that in there, which I didn't. One of those two actions. When he did one of those two, I went and I got my bag, and I kept my bag with me. I left my sweater because I was like, is he really trying to say something, or is he just acting stupid? But I was like, you know what? Let me get my bag. My sweater, I left it right there. And also, like, low-key, I was like, why do I have to carry a sweater around? So I got my bag, and I went back to sit down and try working out. But then I was like, you know what? No. I'm in this section by myself. Let me go to the weight training area. The middle section. So I go, and, there's, like, maybe, like, a couple people there still in that area. So I was like, okay, I'm not by myself, right? So I'm sitting down, and as you're going in that middle section, like when you make a turn, I'm on this machine. And I was like, okay, I have my bag. I'm just going to do this machine to work out. Yeah. So I'm doing that. I have my headphones in. And as I'm working out, I see that the dude is leaving. And he looks in the direction of that area. And he looks at me, and he mumbled something, but I couldn't hear because I had my headphones in. But he left, and I was like, okay, okay, cool. This dude is leaving. I go in, because what the fuck was that about? No, he left. So I was like, okay, he left. Let me go back. Put my stuff back. I go to put my stuff back. This fucker stole my sweater. And I was like, I fucking knew it. I knew it. I didn't like really want to judge him like that, but I was like, I fucking knew it. Yeah, he stole my sweater. I was like, no, ni modo. Better my sweater than my bag. I had my wallet and stuff in there. So yeah, he left. I was like, okay, he stole my sweater. Not happy about that. But at least it wasn't my bag. So yeah, he left. Okay, I tried to continue my workout. A few minutes passed by. Did my workout. I was like, you know what, let me go to the weight training section. But then I was like, no, let me just go back to do my shoulders comfortably before, you know, the whole dude taking half a lap and walk around me happened. Now, as I'm going, I bang my shoe against a bench. And at the very moment the tip of my shoe hit the bench, the alarm goes off. And I was like, bitch, really? This really happened? Wow. And I was like, did I set off the fucking alarm? By banging my shoe on the bench. I was like, I can't. Did that just happen? It is happening. It's happening. The alarm is literally going off. But I'm like, why the fuck is it going off if it's a 24-hour facility? I was like, what the fuck? So I go to see in the middle section if there's anybody else like in there. What was I gonna do? Fucking call for help? I don't know. I don't know. I was hoping to see somebody else in there, but no, everybody fucking left. There was nobody there. Usually around the time, it's like around 7 already, yeah. Around 7. By that time, there's people there. And this day, there just happened to be fucking nobody there when the alarm is off. And I'm like, fuck. Good thing there's cameras though. Because I didn't do shit but bang my foot against the bench. And I was like, fuck, what do I do? So I tried to continue the workout, you know. I was like, you know what, let me do some barbell presses. Remember that? I couldn't. I was like, I couldn't zone out the alarm with my headphones. I couldn't. So I was like, yeah, no, ni modo. Workout's done. Alarm is going off. Fuck. Last thing I need is for the fucking cops to show up and arrest me for fucking thinking I broke into the facility when I didn't. When I'm a fucking member. I'm a whole ass member. So no, I was like, you know what? Let me message the gym. So I did. I messaged them. I was like, hey, I'm in the gym and the alarm went off. Just letting you know. You know. And then I thought, should I call 911? Like, should I call the cops? Or not? But I didn't. I was like, you know what? Let me just go. So I go. I get my stuff. I go to the restroom. When I go into the restroom / locker rooms, I noticed that the guy who stole my sweater, this fool went through all the lockers. All the lockers were open. Every single one. And I was like, wow, really? He showered and he went through the lockers. What the fuck he was hoping to look for, I don't know, or find. Quien sabe. But he went through all the lockers and I was like, you know what? No, I'm done. I have to go to work later on. Yeah, me voy. I'm out. I'm gone. Bye. So I'm leaving. And as soon as I walk out the door, I message the gym again. And let them know, hey, you know what? I'm leaving. I'm out the door. The alarm is still going off. Again, just letting you know. So, yeah, that. I get home. Get ready for work. I get a call before I leave for work around that time from the gym manager, and tell her what happened, my side of the story, what went on. And again, I go back the next day, and I got the story from the manager. I told her what happened, and she asked me like how to get in. I told her, girl, I don't know how. Again, to get into the gym, you have to, you're a member, so you have a member card to get in. You can't just walk in there, obviously, right? How we got in, I don't know. I mean, she was trying to get, I'm assuming safely, she was trying to get my side of the story to make sure it matched up with what the cameras had. I mean, they did, because I mean, they just did, obviously. Hello. How we got inside, I don't know. But I told her, I banged my shoe on the bench, and that's when the alarm went off. And she said the alarm going off was the dude was trying to break in. Bitch. Why the fuck? I know. I was like, I know. But yeah, okay. Okay, well, the alarm going off, that makes sense why it went off. The dude tried to break in. So I was like, okay. And now I know why. It wasn't my foot banging the fucking bench. So yeah, that happened. It's a trip though, because you hear of these stories. Luckily, nothing happened to me with that. What he did upstairs, I don't know. I don't want to know. All I know is that he vandalized that area by tearing down the poster like this, and he fucking rolled it up and took it. Why? But I deadass had to think of an escape plan in my head. I was like, how am I gonna go? There's an exit. There's an emergency exit, right? But it's by the restrooms where he was. And the other one is upstairs. I'm not going all the way upstairs, right? Because I don't know what the things that could have happened. I don't even want to really think about. It's pretty scary. It's pretty scary, especially when I'm by my fucking self. It's scary. You hear people get locked in gyms or. But it is. I mean, I was kind of shook. I was kind of shook for a few days afterwards. I mean, I feel like someone else would be kind of scared too. For a few days after, every time I would park my car and not see a car, I got kind of nervous. Because I was like, fuck. If I see one car, then I'm okay. There's somebody else here. At least I'm not by myself, right? Now, I can defend myself. But, if shit were to go down with some weirdo guy like that again, I feel like having somebody else there, like, it'll beat the odds of this dude or whoever, like, tries to do some shit. Like 2 against 1, like we'll take the person down. I was like, because I can defend myself, but it is a scary thing to think about. But yeah, I was like that for a few days after. I really was. I still go to that gym, of course. Of course, I'm still a member. I'm not gonna let that deter me. And then I was like, man, for a while I was like, why did that have to happen? I'm over here trying to get my body right, trying to be being fit, y'all. But yeah, that happened. Whatever reason it happened, I don't know. It did. But yeah, that's it. That's the story. I hope it gave you like good entertainment for you. My life. Hopefully. If it didn't, I don't know what to tell you. If you made it this far into the video, thank you. I really do appreciate it. I know I've been gone for a minute. But I was like, you know what? Why not try vlogmas? I've heard it's a challenge. I've heard it's a lot of work. Again, I'm Still starting out. Small channel. I don't know how it's gonna go, but we're gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna attempt it. This is vlogmas número uno. One down. I'm aiming for a total of 25 because I mean vlogmas is second 25 days, but people extend it and do like 26, 27 videos. I don't know about all that. I'm gonna aim for 25 total videos, which bitch, a video a day. Ingasu, that's a lot. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Vlogmas 1. Weirdo barefoot guy. I don't know what happened to him. All I know is that he got a fucking sweater. Got my sweater, so I know his ass ain't cold during these holiday seasons. Fucker. Yeah, I will see you guys on tomorrow for Vlogmas número 2.